Hey guys, we're so close to the end of KIRAKIRA Precure, and episode 47 brought us a new cure for this season. Cure Packaging debuted in this episode, and this episode was... I have no words to describe how much I liked this episode. First, let me just say that Packaging was, and it still is, a very cute, adorable mascot. And I really like, one of the things I really love about Precure mascots is their voice actors. And I think the voice actors are a key point in some of the mascots, because some of them are very bad, but most of them do a superb job. And I dare say Packaging's voice actor is doing the best job when it comes to voice actors of mascots in Precure. I think she's doing the best job, because I really get emotional when she gets emotional so easily, and I don't really understand that because, well, it's an emotion thing, so it's hard to explain, but at the same time, I think that being able to show emotions with a cutesy voice, with a mascot voice, is very hard. Mofurun did that easily, and I think Packaging does it even easier. But Mofurun was a key point of Mahotsukai Precure. Packaging not so much. Packaging is more like a side character, a cute side character that accompanies girls, but she's not very important to the series as a whole. But finally, she found her way, and she found a way to be very, very important. So, we have to go back to last episode when Eliseo fused to two cards. He used the powers of the Noir card and the Cure Lumiere card to create a new world without emotions. That's a very interesting thing, because Eliseo was created with bad emotions only, and that's also kind of a callback to Noise from Sweet Precure, because Noise was trying to destroy music so that he wouldn't feel pain and he wouldn't feel sorrow anymore. And that's kind of what I see in Eliseo and what Eliseo is doing so far. Because Eliseo is trying to create a world without emotions, because he is created with bad emotions and he probably suffers a lot. And no emotions would be a good thing for him, because he wouldn't suffer anymore. He would have nothing to feel. And that's probably better than only feeling sorrow. And that's not a very... that's not something that's human, feeling only one thing. I mean, feeling only happiness or feeling only sorrow. That's very far from what we as humans experience in healthy life, I think. And then I think that this episode was beautifully done, because we've had lots of characters from the season appearing in one moment or another, but obviously the main girls were the main thing. And Ichika, Cure Whip, was able to protect Packaging and also Choro-sama, and they both were not affected by this new power. And let's just say it, Eliseo is really powerful. And together with the power of Noir and Cure Lumiere, he was able to create this world, and he was able to infect even the cures. Because usually when those things happen in the world, the cures aren't affected. But this time, the villain was able to affect even the cures. Packaging and Choro-sama, they were the only ones that were not affected, because they were protected by Kirapachi. And because of that, Packaging was the only one that could do something. And she tried. She tried really hard. She talked to the girls. She tried to bring some sense into them. And I felt really sad seeing Packaging talk to the girls and see Packaging come to the realization that she was alone in that. I mean, she had Choro-sama, but Choro-sama is a ghost. And she was the only one that could actually do something to bring those girls. And that must have felt really, that must have brought her into an extreme. And I think that's why she did what she had to do. But let me just say that there was one scene in specific that really brought like a lump to my throat. When she was trying to bring Aoi back, she tried to sing a little bit of Aoi's song, and that was so cute with Packaging's voice. Oh yay! That was so cute, and I don't know, I felt really sad at that moment. I mean, I felt very sad, like half episode, even a little more, I think. But that moment to me was very strong, because, you know, I love Aoi's songs. All of Aoi's songs, they're very emotional. They bring lots of emotion out of me, and seeing Packaging try to use that was powerful. It was a very short scene, but it was very powerful. And then we've had lots of situations and those situations brought us Cure Packarding. But let's just say that before Cure Packarding was born, we've had a very nice callback to the first KIRAKIRA Precure episode, in which those creams they flew throughout the whole Strawberry Hill, and Strawberry Hill was filled with cream. And in the first episode, those girls, they could notice that, and it affected them somehow. And in this episode, it happened again, and it made the girls remember something. They were like brainless, but they remembered something. They were actually emotionless, but they remembered something, and they went back to the mountain, and that's where Peckling was. And Peckling tried so hard to defend the donuts that she made for the girls, and I felt really bad because in this episode we had Grave again. Grave was back, and Grave was the villain of this episode. And then we saw Grave attacking Peckling. I mean, no! That was so unfair. I mean, he kicked Peckling. He kicked Peckling. Can you guys believe that? I was so shocked when I saw that scene. I was like, you can't do that to her. You can do that to Peckling. Peckling is someone that cannot be criticized. And sorry, if you criticize Peckling, you are wrong. You're wrong. Let's just say it. Let's just say you're wrong. Peckling is uncriticizable. I'm obviously joking, but that's how I feel, and that's how much I love Peckling, and how much I love those mascots, that they do everything in their power to help the Cures. And because of that, Peckling was able to gather her emotions, and her emotions resonated with the KIRAKIRA, and she was able to become human again. We've had an episode, in like 10 episodes ago, we've had an episode in which Peckling became human, and now she was human again. And together with the power of becoming human, which is a very important thing for mascots, she was also she also received a transformation device. And when she saw that, she went right into it. She went right into her transformation, and she became Cure Peckling. That moment was so cute, and it was nice seeing the shock in everyone's eyes. But obviously, Peckling is very young, Peckling is very inexperienced, and she couldn't do anything. I felt so sorry for her because her powers were not able to detain those little monsters, those little grave monsters. And she was able to make a callback to the Cures, to the girls, and she was able to awaken the crystal animals again, the animal crystals again. And the girls were able to meet them again and to remember what they call Daisuki, which is the power of love, the power of loving things, because they lost that when Eliseo turned the world into an emotionless place. And the power of Daisuki, it was the key to this episode, and it's kind of a key to every Precure season. And when we come to the realization that every Precure deals with love in one way or another. It deals with dreams, it deals with believing in yourself, and dealing with love, dealing with feelings. So I think the Precure is full of feelings. It's always full of feelings. That's what brought back the girls in this episode. Really beautiful moment when the girls came back and they were able to go back and to protect Cure Packarding. But Cure Packarding was very nice. She reminded me a little bit of Chibi Moon from Sailor Moon S, the old Sailor Moon anime. Because in that anime, Chibi Moon was not able to use her powers properly when she needed to. And that's obviously what happened to Peckling. She couldn't control her powers, she couldn't really aim, and it ended up becoming a very funny moment, and I really enjoyed that. And the girls coming back, and they all talking about their emotions and how important they are, it was a very beautiful thing. And they were able to overcome the emotionless place Eliseo created. And now things are gonna get heating up because Eliseo appeared at the end of the episode, and next episode we're gonna have a showdown between the girls and Eliseo. And a nice thing that at least the preview showed that we have Cure Pakurin again in the next episode, and I'm very happy for that. Pakurin is probably going to fight with the girl, maybe a little bit, but I hope that she stays the whole episode fighting with the girls because she really deserves this moment. But Pakurin doesn't have a powered up form, so I don't know. I don't know how she's going to deal with Eliseo and how strong Eliseo is. Let's not forget, next episode Eliseo is fusing with the two cards, the Noir and the Lumiere card. He's probably going to become very strong, but he's probably going to bring with him the emotions, Eliseo's, Noir's emotions and Lumiere's emotions. That might be one of the key points for his loss. And I really hope that things end next episode, because episode 49, which is the last one, I really hope that we have like the closure for every character. And so for us to have that and for us to have great moments with them, I hope that we don't have a fight in the last episode of this season. And that's all I wanted to talk about Cure Pakurin. But now let's go to Hakuto Precure. Hakuto is with its second trailer, and it was a very nice trailer. It was very focused on Hana, our main character, Curiel, and the way she met with Hagtan. So this trailer was very cute. I really liked it. I think that we're on to a great season because this trailer was really beautiful. And apart from this trailer, we also have a trailer for Precure Superstars. We could see a little bit more of Anjay and Etoile's poses when they transform. And I must say, I love it because they look so different. And you know, 15 Precure seasons, it's hard to do something that feels fresh. It's really hard. And they did with Anjay and Etoile. They look very different in their poses. That's probably not their final poses, I think, but the way they pose in that in their transformations is beautiful, and I really like that. And to be honest, I think that this Superstars movie is going to be very good. We have 3 amazing teams, which are the Mahotsukai team, the KIRAKIRA Precure team, my favorite, and Hakuto seems to be a great team as well. We don't know them, but I really believe that they're gonna be a great team. So I'm very excited to see Hakuto team in action. Guys, I think that's it for this episode. We're very close to the end of KIRAKIRA Precure, and I'm sad for that, but I'm excited because Hakuto is also coming. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.